couple years back. Bob Costas, he wasn't good on the broadcast. I thought it was like he had a bunch of notes that he felt he had to get in. He had a bunch of things he had to say. What he was getting paid per paragraph for what he was talking about. It just seemed like it was too prepared. There was too many look backs, remember when moments for me. He forgot he was doing a game. It was almost like he was doing a remember when in baseball history podcast, that he had certain things he wanted to get across, and it just seemed it was way too prepared. Darling is just Darling. He's not the greatest. I thought he was very vanilla. Didn't say a bunch. He did say one thing that got crossed up in Yankee fans' vernacular on the Twitter machine, that he said that the Yankee fans are the worst in baseball. He was just reiterating what one of the Cleveland players said earlier in the season, and it went back and forth, and people weren't really listening. That they heard what they wanted to hear from ex-Met pitcher Ron Darling, so that kind of got lost in the translation of what actually was said. So that, yeah, I didn't think that Costas was good. I think he should stick to Major League Tonight and that kind of stuff for the moment. He shouldn't be calling games anymore, because he forgot he was calling a game. There was a lot of times where things were happening on the field and he was talking about the history of the game. I'm a big baseball historian. I love it, but know your time, know your spot. Vince Scully was the best to do it, and it's almost like Costas was trying to be Vince Scully-esque last night a little bit. I guess if you don't do a ton of Yankee games throughout the year, that gets caught, and you get caught up in the moment. You get caught up in the history of the Yankees, which I think that Costas did last night. Another thing that I got a chuckle with last night was everyone's main man, Spike Lee, was on the first base side in about the 7th or 8th inning. I think it was the 8th inning. One of the Yankee batters was up. I can't remember who was up. And the batter's back was to Spike, who's a left-handed batter. And Spike, there was a check swing, and Spike made the call for the umpires. Of course, the umpires weren't listening to Spike. How Spike could make that call when the batter's back was to him, so he couldn't see the hands or the hips or the bat or anything, really is kind of a mystery. But Spike, he must be a better umpire than me to make that call, because he got it wrong. It was quite funny. But from the side, and Spike was waving his arms. He said he went. It was quite a humorous thing to see. It was it was a great game on the Yankees end. There's some stuff they got to clean up, like that hiccup on the infield with runners at second and third that they didn't get an out, and they should have. No one scored, so it's good. But you can get up to against a better offense. That next pitch could be a home run. So that, and then obviously the Donaldson non-home run, and IKF's got to get better at shortstop. He is what he is, and it's too bad, because it's a tough spot to be a shortstop for the New York Yankees. Yes, Jeter's been gone for, God, it's been 8 years already. 2014. It's been hard to believe it's gone by that quick. And then, like I said, Didi was there for a few years and had some great moments. I hope IKF can put together something that people forget about the last two guys I just spoke of, because I think that it's time for Yankee fans to move on. You don't have to forget, but you have to move on. It's kind of a thing. And until IKF can do something, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, I should just say Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, until he can get his moment in the sun, people are always going to remember the other two guys no matter what. So IKF, you got a lot of games to go to get done with to get to a little bit of Yankee history and have your Yankee moment. Anyways, we're down to 10 New York's away. It's the race to 28, or chase for 28. Like I said before, they should only be playing New York at the stadium when the Yankees actually win. Their place is going bananas. I watched some things on Twitter machine today. The place is going, they're singing like no one's business. I think they should only play that song when the Yankees win. It means a lot more. So I only do it here when they win. I play in the tavern after every Yankee win. Yankee Tavern North, that is the 1420 Sports Bar World headquarters. Play it when they win. They got 10 to go. It's the race to 11 wins at this point. It all started yesterday. Yeah, it's man, I hope the Yankees can pull it off. It's going to be a tough struggle, but I think that they can do it. They're 10 New York away from Frankie, or 10 Frankies away, however you want to say it. But anyway, just get that trending on Twitter at Frankie's, X amount of Frankies away. I'll come up with something in the next 24 hours, 48 hours or so to do that. Anyways, one thing I want to do, if you know of anyone going to the game, have them contact me. If you're listening to this tonight, you're listening to it tomorrow. It's Wednesday afternoon right now. If you know anyone going to the game in the Bronx today or tomorrow night, have them contact me somehow. I would like to live vicariously to them, have to do a quick interview, do a quick spot about something, about them going recording 2 shows tomorrow. I got a Hey Blue tomorrow, and then a normal 1420 spot. But if someone's going to the game and they want to talk to me, I'd love to live vicariously through them. It'd be a lot of fun to see what if they're going to stands or Billy's or the Yankee Tavern or the dugout or what their post game, pre game, what their ins and outs and where they're sitting and all that stuff. I'd love to get an interview of anybody. It doesn't matter who they are. If somebody wants to talk Yankee baseball with me they're from the Bronx. I'm here in Lethbridge. I think it'd be a lot of fun, a good conversation to have. We'll get it out on the air, put it on TikTok or whatever, Instagram, and do Instagram Live or whatever they want to do. So if you know anybody going to the game, have them get in contact with me. We'll try to hook something up. And also, don't forget about our Manscaped giveaway. If you listen to a show, comment with hashtag 1420escaped. We got a Manscaped Performance Package 4.0 to give away. So that's another thing. But anyways, go Yankees, go. It was a great start to the postseason for them last night. I hope they can continue to go on. The bats got to pick up a little bit, clean up on some of the stuff that ate them a little bit last night. Keep those pitch counts down and have a good time and enjoy this Yankee fans. There's nothing quite like Yankee baseball and playoff baseball in the Bronx. And I hope to maybe something happen. We can make our way down there for the second round. But just keep going. Go Yankees, go. You won it last night. Let's get the second win tomorrow. Might be some weather situation coming up from what I heard on the Michael K show earlier on. But you never know. Just be prepared to go to the games. Anyways, 1420 Sports Bar Podcast, the chase for 28, foul tips, and remember, everybody, go Yankees go, and smart people bunt.
Thank you for listening to this Belly Up Sports Podcast Network product. Some said we go belly up, so we made it our name, and we're still here.